All right, now returning to the studio with more on the evolving relationship with Brazil is Davidi Hermelin, the president of the International Center for Public Diplomacy in Israel. Davidi, thank you so much for coming in and coming back.
Shalom.
So first of all, let me bring you into the conversation. What are your initial reactions to Bolsonaro's win, and how do you see this affecting Israel and Israel-Brazil relations?
First of all, I disagree with the definition far right. I think he's candidate of the central right or even of classic right.
Well, I think in this case the far right describes some of his really very controversial, if not disgusting comments. Some of them. Maybe,
but the comments are when you are talking about right or far right, style is not criteria, one of the criteria of far or legitimate.
Well, he's expressed
right.
support for previous dictatorships in Brazil. He said he wouldn't rape a colleague of his.
Listen, I don't watch the Brazilian media. So I don't really know what he said, and with all due respect, I don't trust the world media while they are talking about candidates in the world, because anyone who is, which is one step to the right compared to Hillary Clinton, he is almost a fascist. So I don't know if he is far right or legitimate right. He is from the central right party of Brazil, which is a well-known party, and I just visited Brazil exactly this month, 2 years ago, for 1 month. And I saw all the poverty around and the gap between the poor people and the rich people. And all the bad reputation of socialism you could see in the street. And I think that it was clear that Brazil needs change. Now on the screen we can see the streets, I guess, of Rio de Janeiro. The city of the new elected president, and we all know the photos from the Carnival of Brazil. But when you go there in the streets as adult or even few adults, not during the time of the Carnival, you just live in fear. And the place that we felt the most secure atmosphere was in the favelas, because then the mafia was responsible for the security, so you could know that everything is okay. But you cannot trust the police and all the normal, let's say, average citizens are behind bars, inside their homes, under fear, and you can understand why the Brazilian people want the change, and also why they do want that citizens will have guns to protect themselves from the criminals, because the criminals already have the guns. And one last thing. We, as citizens of the world, when we come to judge politics of other countries, we always try to be like we are the citizens of those countries. I think that as Israelis and Jews, first and foremost, the most important thing to us should be what is better, what could be better for the Jewish people and its state. And for sure, the new government in Brazil will be better than the former one, the leftist one, and all the rest is less important. It can be very important for the Brazilians, not to us.
Now, my question is, we know that Brazil has one of the largest Jewish communities in the world, like the third one in Latin America, I think. So how are his politics going to affect them, and also Israel? Like, we know about probably like the moving of the embassy. What else is going to affect Israel?
Even in the favela, I found 3 Jews that they don't have
Jews or Druze?
Jews. 3 Jews, and it was very exciting to find them there. Of course, in bigger cities, you have bigger congregations. I think that as they lived until now, it will be, with heavy security in the synagogues, very not in public. But I think that the situation of Israel as a country will be better.
All right, Davidi Hermelin, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Joy, thank you.
Thank you.